So it has officially begun to happen. Liberals are starting to have complete meltdowns and tantrums over the almost inevitable, well, knock on wood, almost inevitable prospect of Donald Trump becoming president once again. Yes, for a third time, yes. But in this case, Mika from MSNBC's Morning Joe absolutely loses it and says that Trump is killing women. She calls the debunked article from The Atlantic, which claims that Trump wants Nazi generals, she calls that good reporting and very important to know. And she does this all while sounding totally rational and doing a stellar job of keeping her cool. Watch.
His cozying up to dictators, his obsession with Hitler that has now come out, what he has said about our veterans, and what he wants to do with the military against his political adversaries. It's all huge news. This is the future that we're looking at in the next Trump term, if there is one. But this is what voters know right now, that he is killing us. I'm talking about us women. He's killing us. He is putting us at risk. He is making us afraid to have babies. He is putting our reproductive health at risk, and some women have died already because of this. So we can see right now what's coming. These headlines, and very good reporting, by the way, that shouldn't be questioned by idiots about what Trump has said about Hitler. That's incredibly important to know. But I do understand that people who are busy and that are people who are just tapping in may not be able to comprehend, because we've been free. We've been comfortable. We cannot comprehend that. And I understand that. I validate that it is hard to go from here to there. It is where we're going. I hope we don't find out the hard way. But what's happening with women right now is real, and it is playing out across America.
So, I don't even know what to say to that. She sounds insane. She says that Donald Trump is killing women. She says that this reporting from the Atlantic article should not be questioned by idiots. She references this idea that Donald Trump somehow disrespects our military veterans, which, you know, I probably don't have to tell you this, but every time one of these reports comes out, it's always the same. It's always someone heard someone say something, and anonymous sources and all these other things, which is exactly what was going on with both of these articles that she is referencing in what she is saying here in her little talk to her panel here on MSNBC. And both of these articles, if you haven't watched my previous video, were written by the same guy. So it's like they have one guy that comes out, and it's kind of their Hail Mary. So I think his name is Jeff Goldberg or something like that. So they're like, hey, Jeff, we're losing right now. Can you write us something that sounds just absolutely awful that Donald Trump did? And he says, you know what? Say no more, fam. I got you. And all he has to do is write a bunch of stuff and reference anonymous sources. And this should not be questioned by anybody, according to her. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely disgusting. But hey, they're losing their cool, and this is a good sign, and it's going to be very entertaining to watch. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think of what's going to happen? What if Donald Trump does win? What do you think is going to happen in the United States? I was listening to, it was a reporter, I forget his name, Dave Halpern, or Mark Halpern, I believe his name is. And he was saying how he believes that if Donald Trump wins, it's going to be the single biggest mental health crisis in the United States that we've ever seen. And I could kind of see that because the media has the left worked up into such a tizzy, having them believe, brainwashing them and gaslighting them into believing such wild, insane, extreme things about Donald Trump. Could you imagine believing the things that they have said about Donald Trump for years, and Donald Trump taking the White House once again? That could cause some people's brains to completely break. And it is something to be concerned about. But let me know what you think about this down below in the comments. Like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. But until then, I will see you on the next one.